Another tuner released an intercooler for the B9 RS5. They didn't release a larger heat exchanger like Wagner because their testing showed that a thicker unit impeded engine cooling. Thoughts? I don't know about what kind of testing they did. I would be very suspicious or skeptical. The problem is there's really no reason to upgrade the size of the core if there's nowhere for the heat to go. So if they're still using the factory heat exchanger, there's no cooling benefit because they're just holding more heat in the coolant.
Yeah, you could get away maybe with like it's a heat soak thing, right? So you've got a little more time for
maybe
a short pull.
There would be some amount of time of improved, right? Because if you have a bigger core and there's more coolant in the system, then to Nate's point, some of the heat can go in until the system's maxed out, until it heat soaks. But no, it's unfortunately a BSE product. I've seen at least one person buy the APR intercooler and they're using it with a Merc Racing heat exchanger. So you're going to end up having to buy a heat exchanger.
That would be the right way to solve it. I mean, it'd be interesting to see their ask them for their actual data. I guess would be the question.
I mean, I saw their public posts and they seem pretty light on technical ability over there these days. It's more of like they've hired someone to do social media, but
sure,
there's a lot of telling people to grab one, grabbing.
Grab it.
You can grab the information or grab the product. It's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, no, again, I recommend the Wagner kits. There are cooling solutions coming that properly address the engine cooling challenges.
We're not here to say also that putting a larger heat exchanger in front of the radiator isn't going to alter the airflow going through the radiator either. You've got to balance what your end goal is there.
But I would come out pretty strongly and say that you're still better off with a bigger heat exchanger than to not to do one. There's really no point to not upgrade the heat exchanger. Like they could have figured something else. Like they could have made a bigger, lower profile unit that stays down, or they could have try to add heat exchangers somewhere else. It seems like they just kind of took an easy way out. They knocked off the Wagner intercooler and then did the easy part, and then came up with this thing that, we don't want to hurt engine cooling. Not convinced. Again, just and it's not even. I mean, I'm telling you to buy the Wagner. It's not even our product.
But I mean, if you look at them side by side,
you can buy it from us.
Yeah, every bracket, clip mount, hose, provision that was added specifically to that intercooler is the same between.
They completely knocked it off. Yeah. It's a direct copy. They should have at least designed their own new intercooler. But easier to knock off the Wagner, I suppose.